Hi everyone, Jackie here with Enjoying Life's Journey. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a overview of our February budget. So we are just starting out the month here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what we have estimated that we are going to make this month and how we have done our zero-based budget to tell our money where to go on here. You're going to see a ton of columns here. This is basically each paycheck that my husband gets is kind of how I do our cash flow plan for the month. And you're going to see all the numbers here. So basically, I've done another video that goes over it in more detail. But basically, I color code it. So this is what's red is what's budgeted, and then the other colors are basically based on once it's received or out of the account or something like that. So like I mentioned in a previous video that Ricky is getting a lot of overtime right now, so we're not budgeting his overtime. We're doing that as it comes. So I am budgeting his base hours, which is $16 an hour for 40 hours. He did have some training, so he ended up having a day that was short because they only did maybe 5 hours that day. So I went ahead and just adjusted the pay for that. So February, Ricky's income is estimated to be $2,136, and that is before overtime. My estimated payment from my business is going to be $216.24. Again, these are just estimated. Our federal tax refund is going to be $6,217, and our state tax refund is going to be $330. This is actually higher than last year. Last year we got back about 4,000 something between the two. This year we had a few months at the beginning of the year where we did not work. We actually started the year off pretty much homeless, so we made less, so we actually qualified for more of the income credit. And then with Ricky, he actually paid more into his taxes than he needed to, so that's kind of where we got the refund back. As Ricky moves up in his career and we kind of adjust his withholdings, and as my business grows and I start having to pay a lot of my own self-employment tax and things like that, these numbers are probably going to go down significantly. So at least we got one more good year. Honestly, you guys, tax refunds, because we have 2 small children and we had qualified for the income credit, that's what helped us to get out of debt. Before, we used to get money back and we wouldn't even know where it went. It would be gone. We'd be like, where to go? And then we finally set on we were going to get out of debt. So we actually used 2 of our refunds to get us out of debt. And now that we're out of debt, we're actually going to get to enjoy this money a little bit more. Now, most of you are probably going to say, well, why don't you invest all of it? Because you're going to see what we're going to spend it on here in a minute. This year, we're not really going to reinvest it right now. We're giving ourselves a treat. We've never been on a big vacation, and this year we're going on a vacation. This is our reward for the 2.5 years it took us to get out of debt, and the fact that we've managed to stay out of debt, and now we've managed to save up our emergency savings, and we're ready to move forward with baby step 4 of our retirement, our investments. So we're giving ourselves a nice little vacation as a reward, and then we'll get back to the grind. So you'll see that here in a minute. So I've shared this with you before. Our goal is to save 30% or apply 30% towards these areas. We should be able to do about 20% from this for this month. So we should be able to save $235 towards our long-term savings account. This is like our emergency fund, furniture, car replacement, things like that that will come later. Our freedom savings, we're starting to put money aside specifically for investing later. So our freedom is kind of our freedom savings and our business. We're combining these kind of as one. So we're going to do $58 towards our freedom savings account, and then I'm actually going to put $58 back into the business to keep the cash flow going a little bit there. Personal for myself and Ricky, $58 each, and then giving $58. So we're basically doing 2.5% down the line for those items. Our necessities, We have our rent and water, which is the same. Our renters and insurance is the same. Groceries, we're doing $336. We will have my mom here. So we basically just added what we typically spend on a daily basis for our groceries per person. We added on my mom as a person. So normally we would budget around $280 to $300. So we're doing $336. So we'll see if that ends up being accurate or not by the end of the month. We were able to put, so our goal is 55. We're having 75% on necessities right now. $24.19 is going to go towards personal care. Whether we spend it or not, we're going to allocate it to that. And if it doesn't get spent this month, then it will be held on to until, maybe it can grow. We can buy clothes and haircuts and things like that later. Household, same thing, $24.20. We're going to kind of set it in there and hopefully it can grow. Our cell phones are $65. Electricity, we're budgeting $60. I don't have the actual bill yet. Gas, we're going to go ahead and raise it to $160, and we'll kind of see how that goes. Car insurance is the same. Now here, this is car kind of like replacement. We're actually budgeting from the tax refund $3,500 for Ricky's motorcycle. Now we've been one vehicle. We had one car for the last year and a half or so, and so now that we're back, we're kind of stationary. We're not traveling in the RV anymore. Ricky really wants a motorcycle, and honestly, it'd be nice to have a vehicle during the day because otherwise I'm stuck here all the time. So we agreed at the last year I did a video on our top 3 financial goals, and one of them was to put $2,500 from this tax refund for Ricky's motorcycle. Because we got more than we expected, we went ahead and bumped his budget up to $3,500, simply because that's the more realistic price that we are seeing for the motorcycles that he wants. And then Arcadia and Elsa, we are starting to do commission jobs again. Yay, finally, for the girls. I did a video a long time ago about how I pay Arcadia, and basically what we do is her commission jobs is each week she can earn her age. Okay, so the time that I made that video, I think she was 3. So Elsa's 3 now. So Elsa can earn $3 a week, so $12 a month. And basically we have kid appropriate chores, and I just put every chore as worth $1 to make it easy. So basically Elsa, if she does her 3 chores every week, she'll earn her $3. Arcadia, she's turning 7 in the middle of February, so she's going to have 2 weeks where she's 6 and 2 weeks where she's 7. It ends up coming to $26. So I'm excited to get them back on their commission jobs. And then last is our fun category. Now you see this vacation. So what's left from the tax refund that is not going towards Ricky's motorcycle is going towards our cruise vacation. So we're putting the $3,047 directly into our savings account. Our cruise isn't until October. We have to do final payment in July, so we'll pay the final payment in July, and then we'll have extra money, which is going to be for our hotel and our gas for driving up there and our parking, and then all of our extra fun stuff that we want to do, all of our shore excursions. So that way we have a lot of, just to have a really nice vacation that we deserve. And then just regular event, the $58, we're actually going to be adding this up with the giving money, and we're going to be putting that in for Arcadia's birthday party. So yeah, so that's what February is looking like. Feeling good. And again, this is all without Ricky's overtime. Last month, Ricky made about 500 and something of overtime, and that was just for 2 weeks of overtime. So there's a good chance that he might be making almost another $800 or so. And so in that case, everything up here will definitely be bumped up. We will not be really adding anything to necessities, but we'll be bumping up our pay ourselves first with all the overtime into our savings and everything. So yeah, super excited. So leave me any questions if you have questions. I have made this template for everybody. If you are interested in the template, or if you have questions on how to use your template, if you have gotten your template, then go ahead and private message me here on YouTube or on our Facebook page at Enjoying Life's Journey, and I will help you guys out with that. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!